Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Be here with the UntitledGameShow.com, and I'm back with the next episode of Share Button. Once again, guys, I am back and following up from yesterday, where I had the question of the day was, why do you play video games? Thanks for everybody who responds, and, well, I'm here. Once again, I am outside. It's windy as hell, and it's cold as hell, but while I wait for what I need to do, I need to talk to you about the second question. How do you play video games? And this is a weird question, because what do you mean, how do I play video games? Do you play with a controller, keyboard, mouse? No. I'm asking, how do you actually complete your games, or even if you do complete your games? I'm saying, do you start every game on normal? Do you start every game on hard? Do you finish a game in one night and return it to GameStop and again get another game? Do you take months to finish one game, or do you never finish a game? Now, I'll answer the question first and then leave your opinions in the comments below. For me, I am a very weird gamer, I would think. I like having multiple games available to me to play at once. I like having about 5 titles available to me to play that are kind of new and kind of very AAA quality to play at any given time that I want. So that will include like Assassin's Creed, a Need for Speed, like a God of War type of game, a multiplayer game that I enjoy, and so on and so forth. With those 5 games, none of these games I will actually go ahead and complete. I will play through the story about 1 to 2 hours each time I play in the session and not finish the game. I will purposely not finish the story mode for maybe up to 4 to 5 months after the game was initially released. Games like Last of Us, which came out in June 2013, and January 2014, I still not finished. I'll play that game maybe 1 to 2 hours every so few weeks or so for the single player. Multiplayer, I've put in countless hours into it. I love the world of Last of Us, and I get my fill from the multiplayer. The single player I love so much that I don't even want a single player to end. Games like Fallout, I will play Fallout for countless amount of hours. I will do every single side quest I possibly can, but I will do that over a year's time, slowly seeing everything I can and taking my time with the game. Game like God of War Ascension that came out last year, I played that game for a good 5 months. Most of that time was all plays in multiplayer. I played the single player slowly but surely, eventually playing through it. That's how I play my games. I take my time, play the games for about 1 to 2 sessions for for the single player story mode, and then for the multiplayer I'll put as much time as I possibly want into it. But I always like having multiple games available to play at once instead of one game. That's why I have a 3DS, a Vita, and a PS4 and a PS3. You know, that's like, I always make sure that I have the systems available to me with the games I want. That's just how I am. I make sure that I plan ahead, way ahead in time before systems release, to make sure I have the money available to buy a system I want. For the PlayStation 4, if you've been on my channel as a long subscriber, I saved up from the minute the PlayStation 4 was announced. I saved up basically about $2 to $3 every single day, just using Amazon credit to eventually pay for the system. You know, I didn't pay anything of the system in cash. And that's just how I personally did it, because I wanted to make sure that I had the games and the experience to play. Anyways, guys, sorry, somebody just kind of was honking the horn at me. I was trying to figure out what the heck they wanted. So that's me getting distracted. So getting back to my question, guys. Yeah, that's how I play games, guys. I take my time, play the story mode slowly over months at a time sometimes. Very rarely do I play a game in one night and do the whole, let's play. And that's why I'm not a let's player YouTube. I do not have part 1 to 20 of, the newest game, the newest Final Fantasy, the newest, whatever Call of Duty story mode. I don't think I'll ever be the Let's Player type of YouTube that will have the whole story mode of a game up in about 1 week after the game come out. I would have to really love a franchise, or the story mode would just have to really grip me where I sit down for so long to play it. A recent example of that was Ratchet & Clank Into Nexus. I played that game through to the end in about 1 month. Now, for me, for a story-based game, even if it's only 10 hours long, for me, 1 month to play through a story-based game is fast, just for how I play through games. So I'm constantly switching from game to game to game. I'm playing Borderlands for like 5 hours straight multiplayer, but I'll never touch a story mission just because I want to experience the story mission my way with my personal friends. But I'll join other people that I know, like subscribers like you, and play through your story missions that I've already experienced beforehand. And that's what I'm saying. I'm okay playing multiplayer games with anybody, because I love multiplayer, I love co-op, and that's like one of my favorite new things about video games. Multiplayer and co-op allow me to experience the game for a long period of time without ruining my story experience, because I have a specific way I want to experience the story. For me, the short bursts that really leave me impactful, leave me full, is how I enjoy my games. And that's how I play video games, guys. How do you play video games? Do you start on hard mode? Do you play the old game at once? Let me know in the comments below. Be here with another share button. I said SharePoint. Oh my god. SharePoint. So much wind outside, so many people outside. I'm out of here for now. See you guys next time. I have a cool idea to ask you guys or talk to you guys about. Peace out.